absolutely do not engage. Avoid contact.
Well, definitely if the specific ransomware group has a track record of just taking the money and running, if they're known not to provide keys.
So reputation matters even among thieves.
It seems so, yes. Also, if engaging could somehow expose more of your systems or vulnerabilities, or if the demand is just astronomically high and unrealistic.
And legal factors. Sanctions.
Big one. If the attackers are linked to sanctioned entities, paying could land you in serious legal trouble.
Welcome to the Cybersecurity Podcast series. And hey, if you're looking to boost your organization's cyber defenses, get connected with Sudhakar Kakinada on LinkedIn for a quick chat on how he can help you enhance your organization's cybersecurity to the next level of robustness. Today, we're diving deep, really deep, into something critical in incident response: ransomware negotiation.
Yeah, it's a tough one. We're looking at insights from ransomware negotiation tactics, when to engage or avoid hackers.
Exactly. And look, our goal here isn't to give you a simple yes or no. Every situation is just so unique.
Right. It's more about building a framework, helping you think through these incredibly high pressure decisions.
So the big question we're really wrestling with today is, when ransomware strikes, is actually talking to the attackers, engaging with them, a viable path? Or is it just something you absolutely avoid?
It's fascinating because there's this immediate tension, isn't there? You desperately need to get your systems back online.
Operations, data, everything.
But you're dealing with criminals. It's risky. It reminds me, it's like, imagine your house keys are stolen and the thief calls saying, "Pay me, I'll give them back."
But can you trust them? Will they really do it? Or just ask for more money later?
Precisely. No guarantees.
Okay, so let's break it down. An organization gets hit. Ransom demand lands. What's the absolute first thing they need to do based on what we're seeing in the source?
Assessment. Fast and thorough. You have to figure out what's actually happened, what's been hit.
Is it just locked files, or do they steal data too?
Exactly. And what kind of data? Is it sensitive customer info, financial records, intellectual property, operational tech schematics?
Right, because the sensitivity and criticality, that really changes the calculation, doesn't it?
Massively. If it's data that's, say, already public or low value internally, then engaging probably looks a lot less necessary.
That makes total sense. It's like emergency room triage, assess the damage first. But it's not just about the data, is it? There are bigger picture things.
Oh, absolutely. Paying ransom is, well, it's fraught with peril. You're dealing with criminals.
No guarantees.
None. The text likely stresses this. You might pay and get absolutely nothing back. No working decryption key, zip.
Or maybe worse.
Or worse. They give you a key, maybe, but they've kept copies of your data. And then they come back later demanding more money. Or they sell it.
So you're potentially funding their next attack, maybe even against someone else. There's an ethical dimension too.
Definitely. Can you trust someone who just attacked you? It fundamentally challenges the idea of rewarding criminal behavior.
But presumably, the text ransomware negotiation tactics acknowledges that sometimes engagement might feel like the only option left, a necessary evil.
It likely does. Usually it points to scenarios where everything else has failed, backups are gone, maybe they were hit too, or they just weren't complete.
And the data is absolutely essential.
Essential for survival. Think like critical patient records in a hospital, or the control systems for essential utilities. If recovery isn't possible otherwise, negotiation, however reluctantly, might get put on the table.
The ransom amount itself must play a part too.
Sure. If the cost of downtime, the sheer operational chaos, and manual recovery far outweighs a maybe relatively small ransom demand, well, the calculation gets complex.
That's a good point to mention again. If you're facing these tough decisions, getting expert advice is key. Get connected with Sudhakar Kakinada on LinkedIn for a quick chat on how he can help you enhance your organization's cybersecurity to the next level of robustness.
It's a serious gamble, though. The odds aren't stacked in your favor when you negotiate with attackers.
So if an organization does go down that path, what kind of strategies does the article suggest? How do you even approach it?
Carefully. Very carefully. Strategic communication is paramount. The text probably advises keeping your cards close to your chest. Don't reveal how desperate you are or what your financial limits might be.
Try to play it cool, even when everything's on fire.
Pretty much. Engage slowly, deliberately. Try to gather intelligence. Who are these attackers? What are their known tactics? Are they known to negotiate? Is there flexibility on the price?
It sounds like any high-stakes negotiation, but with, a much higher chance of things going sideways.
Exactly, with added danger and complete uncertainty.
Okay, let's flip that. When does the text likely say, absolutely do not engage, avoid contact?
Well, definitely if the specific ransomware group has a track record of just taking the money and running, if they're known not to provide keys.
So reputation matters even among thieves.
It seems so, yes. Also, if engaging could somehow expose more of your systems or vulnerabilities, or if the demand is just astronomically high and unrealistic.
And legal factors, sanctions.
Big one. If the attackers are linked to sanctioned entities, paying could land you in serious legal trouble. In those cases, avoidance is really the only sensible path.
This all really underscores that the best time to deal with ransomware negotiation is before it happens, right? Preparation.
100%. The ransomware negotiation tactics piece almost certainly hammers this home. You need a robust, tested incident response plan before anything happens.
A plan that covers everything from initial assessment, exploring all recovery options backups, rebuilds, to having clear guidelines and thresholds for even considering engagement.
Makes those high-pressure decisions slightly less chaotic if you've at least thought through the possibilities beforehand.
We've unpacked quite a bit here about the decision-making process around ransomware negotiation. It's clearly a delicate balance.
Huge potential downsides, significant risks, versus maybe, just maybe, getting your data back if all else fails.
And remember, we have to stress this. Every single attack is different. The decision to engage or not really hinges on the specifics, the attacker, the data, your backups, your legal constraints, your risk tolerance.
It's incredibly context dependent.
This deep dive hopefully gives you a solid foundation for thinking about this challenge. But we always recommend getting expert consultation specific to your situation. And one last time, get connected with Sudhakar Kakinada on LinkedIn for a quick chat on how he can help you enhance your organization's cybersecurity to the next level of robustness.
And perhaps a final thought to leave you with. What are the potential long-term consequences, even if you pay and successfully recover data? What precedent does it set? How does it fuel the overall ransomware economy? That's something to really mull over as you strengthen your defenses.
Stay secured and stay tuned.